Everybody wants to know what is happening in this cake. Are we live?
We are live.
Hello, everybody. And welcome to another episode of Tuesdays with Tricky, where we take your mind out of everything that's happening outside of the closet and take you in here for our fun, frolic, and foolishness. And Jodi is freaking out. She's not having a good day today. But I just want to say that my day has been... What are you doing here? Are you a munchkin? Are you a ragamuffin? Are you my ragga? That's right. So anyways, happy birthday to Levi!
Alright, come, let's see this cake now. Come. Everybody's been dying to see what you're going to do with the cake and how you're going to make this happen.
So I made the cake and I made buttercream icing from scratch. That will be edited on my TikTok later of how I did that.
Oh, you made a video?
Yes. And I just want to shout out to everybody, all of my neighbors who became a part of making this cake, because I didn't have cake pans and nor did I have eggs. So I had to go to my neighbors and get both of these things. I thought I had eggs. I bought 12 eggs on Friday, but apparently Scott had an egg weekend and ate 12 eggs. How come husbands do things like this? It's like they know that you...
They know how to piss you off.
And they know that you buy things and then they're like, oh, well, she must have bought all of these eggs for some reason. Let me just eat all of them. Like 12 eggs, dog?
Okay, it doesn't matter which one you pick this week. No, I have a favorite.
12 eggs, dog?
So we have Lady B Mixology. We have the Tropical Desire and the Oh My Mimosa today. And okay, so we have a topic that we'd like to discuss, courtesy of Drew. So while we're in Trinidad, we're home now, and we see a lot of action happening online in terms of, you know, what people are saying with regards to soca influencers. So one of the topics that was brought up was that the carnival influencers, they get their costume free or discounted, and they get their party tickets for free, and they get special costumes, they get all of this special attention, but the people who pay full price, they are kind of left out. So they get terrible service at costume collection if they even get their full costume, and then, you know, they're on the road and they don't get the photographer's attention. You know, what do you think about carnival influencers and their space in the whole... Are you too busy?
I'm listening.
Oh, what do you think about carnival influencers?
I think it's much like any influencer anywhere that you go. So if you go to a rave, you have rave influencers. If you go to dance hall, you have dance hall influencers. So carnival influencers are influencers and they're just influencing their space. So they are paid to come and do this because the photographers come to them, because they have the eyes on them, because they have all of these things. So people want them in their band because they want their band to be seen. So it is a form of advertising.
No, I totally agree with you. But then, right, so you have the carnival influencer who is on IG and she's having the time of her life, right? On camera, she's having the time of her life. But then she's there and she's supposed to look like she's having fun. Wouldn't you say then, okay, how do we test that the carnival influencers are really having fun in that band? How do you really know that that band gives good service, that that band gave you the full experience?
Well, that's why they are influencers, because they are trusted. That's why they are influencers. So you don't follow influencers that are not trusted people. So if I come and I say, this patty tastes good, I'm a trusted influencer in terms of product. I'm not going to recommend product to you that is not a good product, or that... You know, and mostly we do Caribbean products. So, you know, when we come online, we're recommending Caribbean products that are of quality. So that is the whole point, that you trust that we are carnival girls.
But you're trusting that these influencers, not just carnival influencers, but you're trusting all across the board that influencers are...
Right? That are what?
That they're giving you information that's correct. So they're like, oh, this is a good... So you're trusting them. But there are people who are influencers who they're saying it's foolishness that them saying.
Well, then they don't have to follow them. Then you don't have to. It's just like a brand. Like if you're going to buy products from Grace, you're going to trust that Grace has the best viennas. But then if you don't,
some product placement.
but if you don't think that they do, then you're going to buy another brand. Like that's okay. You don't have to follow and like.
Not all of them are authentic though, which is my point. Let me open it.
Well, you know, if they're not, I don't think I like this one. Oh my mimosa.
I like that one.
I don't like that one.
Remy, you setting up for Levi's birthday?
You see, and that's something that you trust me with. I said, oh, I don't like this one. Oh my mimosa. I'm not gonna lie and suck down some juice that I don't like. You know what I mean?
Not all of them are authentic. Oh, I just read that comment.
And you like, and that is something that I agree with. That not all of them are authentic, but then don't follow them. And if you don't follow them, then they won't be influencers. People can only be influencers when people follow them and comment and make a big deal out of whatever they're doing. So if they're not authentic, then don't follow them and don't comment on them, and they won't be influencers.
Fluffy Blingers says it's not fair to the regular person.
But why though, Fluffy Blingers? I'm not quarreling. I'm just asking.
If you are
why.
a carnival influencer, you should be playing mass for at least a decade. Oh, so there must be stipulations.
So you're asking for stipulations now.
So stipulations. Okay, hold on.
But then there's no stipulations.
When
for
someone is given or
influencers.
gifted an experience by means of costume, product, and their job is to portray an elite experience, puss and dog now have the same luck in my experience. Joe needs zero filter, her face is flawless. That's why I'm an influencer. The influencer who has no pictures from Carnival Day. Yes. How can someone be playing mass for 2 years and you're going to recooked things? Listen, I'm having a difficult time without my glasses, you know. You see me as an influencer on the bias that influence is a good experience, and I share with you and others. The brand and influencer should be a good thing. Oh, you all look vexed. Easy big girl. Why you all look so vexed?
Well, I'm concentrating on his cake. I don't think Jodi's trying to read, so we both look
vexed, yes. Experience equals influence, wholeheartedly. Recommend things, sorry. Okay, so Fluffy Blingers is saying that she would like for her carnival influencers to have at least 10 years in the carnival experience to be able to be a carnival influencer.
I think that's unfair because there's a lot of people who are in the makeup industry who have not had 10 years influence. And I get what you're saying, Fluffy Blingers, and I kind of agree. When I was down there in Trinidad, I had to look at somebody who's a carnival influencer and looked at them and I was like, I've been jumping longer than you've been alive.
Not showing your age.
But it's true though. So Fluffy Blingers, I do understand what you're saying, but you also have to understand that not everybody is going to want to be following me around the person who's done it 18 times. Maybe they want to follow somebody who's sexier. Maybe they want to follow somebody who's more of their body type.
Okay,
maybe they
hold
want
on.
to follow
Elevated
somebody.
says the unfortunate part is a lot of people not familiar and don't know better, and they follow the influencers' recommendations when some influencers are sharing positive reviews and getting the perks. 10 years is a lot. I can have a mix, have persons who never experienced carnival to show how it is, which is true. Okay, so that's why when we're doing Road Ready, we had a we're doing Road Ready. I said, you know, although we may get slack for it, I think it's important to have a carnival newbie because then we'll be able to see, you know, things from somebody's eyes who had never played carnival before. So maybe to have a mix of influences is a good idea. But it was just a conversation that that popped up online, and really and truly, like, I guess I can be influenced because I buy products online all the time, or I look at like, oh, she's having a good time or whatever. But she's having a good time, or she's doing pretty good. But I saw where it sparked like a whole debate online, and I think that every time we come home from Trinidad Carnival or some of the major carnivals, this conversation always comes up online. Ben, careful, you want to show what.
But I also don't think it's unfair for everybody to have their opinion as to what they would like to see in a certain space that makes them happy. Like, I think all of you guys' points are extremely valid, and that is what makes this elevates the level of influencers for the space. When you guys voice your opinion, when we sit down there and we're just grumpy about it and we don't voice our opinions, that's when it becomes like an issue. You know what I'm saying? So speak your mind, say what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that
But the thing is, if someone gives an experience as an influencer on the basis that I must enjoy myself and tell people to come and enjoy myself, what is the issue? People will get contracts and have never jumped. It's life, because it's not about carnival, it's business. Remy, Bear, long time. I see you in the bedtime reading. Hey Jodi, what happened to the YouTube channel? It's one thing to share your experience with your followers, but then when you're getting everything free, how is that fair to the regular person who saves every year for carnival? I like your point.
Well, all I can say is that we jumped with Bliss for however many years for free.
Right.
For free. And we paid.
What's your word, Mama?
And we never got anything. Hold on, I'm trying to look at this drawing and decide how I'm going to do my next move.
Okay, alright. The kitchen is the worst place to film because there's so much going on. Sean was vexing me because I asked the gardener to stop the lawnmower blowing. 10 million and one things going on. Okay, Kamek. So what's wrong with free things? Nothing at all. Nothing at all. But you see, also too, so then you can take our influence, or we paid in full for our carnival experience in Trinidad this year. So,
every year. I don't know.
There's been years where we've either gotten discounted things or there was one year where we got almost everything for free except our plane tickets.
And that was not a year where influencers, but that was a year where influencers were, that was a year where we were just hot and pretty. That was before media. That was before social media.
You ever see them hot girls that have on free costume and them just look miserable compared to a veteran? Nothing is free. You know that you sound like my mother. And she's like, well, somebody paid for that costume along the line somewhere, you know. Where's Remy? But I think there's space for everything, but I think that if you want to know if this is a band for you or if this is what you should be doing, maybe to look at more than one influencer. Maybe find your favorite influencer. Maybe it's somebody. I saw such a good review on Spirit the Band on TikTok, which is the band that we were playing in the new band. He's not an influencer. He's I'd like to use the word regular, Trinidadian middle-aged man. And his review, Tracy, I was going to send it to you. It was about 5 minutes long, but it was honest and it covered everything from food to the experience to hospitality, customer service. It was really, really good. So maybe to do something like that. What part of the thing is that? That's a little penis? I guess so. Can you all see what she's doing there? Maybe don't take influence at all. Just use your own heart. Is that the same person? You really sound like Nana, eh? Alright, so Tracy is working on the Star Wars cake here. I think she's doing a pretty good job. So if you guys remember, she also did Levi's Ninja Cake. I have absolutely no problem. The freebies, the criteria. It's not. And I mean, like, it's authenticity. That is it. Authenticity, professionalism, and good vibes. I like that word. Authenticity. Where's Remy? Remy was setting up all of Levi's little gifts. So I can show you what we bought Levi for his birthday. He got a lightsaber. So he's into Star Wars now. I don't think he's ever watched a Star Wars movie, but he's into Star Wars. So we got him a lightsaber, and this one is like the proper one. This is a $50 one.
Mommy, don't tell Levi I got this shirt for him.
He wants to change that shirt? Sure he can. And you want to show the other lightsaber? Oh, you're lining up all the presents here. Yeah. Oh, very nice. And he has 3 more to open.
Yeah.
You want to come and show everybody what Levi is missing? Oh, she's lining it up so nicely. Can you see? And he got a suitcase. So when he goes to Nana's house, he can pack his suitcase. So then, okay, could we be considered carnival influencers? Do you believe us when we tell you, oh, you know, this band was good or this costume was so comfortable and I'm having a time? Would you guys
we are lifestyle influencers, so we've always said the truth. So I'd feel offended if somebody was like, I don't trust what you guys say.
Yeah. Careful.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. What is going on over here?
I have to concentrate.
I've tagged my outfit in the description bar below. It's from Amazon. But Tracy dissed me up. Yes, Jodi, in my mind you are part of the carnival niche. Tracy dissed me up. She says, what kind of mature Tony Wilson dance outfit that?
I did say that. I did say that.
You know, I mean, I find that part of growing up in Jamaica, especially uptown, was being a part of Tony Wilson. We have a mistake. Who's that? Well, we have a lot going on here. I don't like filming down here.
Nor do I. Who is it?
I don't know.
So then don't answer it. Wasn't that just the thing that you said to Shauna?
I almost thought it was Timmy.
I thought it was Timmy too.
Auntie Tricky coming through with the cake. It's really coming together nicely. So what are these for?
I just wasn't sure if I needed more.
Why are you all out of the cupboard today? I wanted to know that too. So I did get a complaint one time that my background is getting boring. And I was like, it's not a background, it's my whole ass cupboard. And then Trace was like, I'll decorate my cake and show everybody I can do it. So that's what we have going on here.
So yeah, so anyway, I had a blast in Trinidad Carnival. We jumped with Spirit Mass this year, which was a new band down in Trinidad, and everybody's like, you jump in a new band? And I was like, yes, but I don't find that anybody who was a part of the Spirit Mass team was necessarily new to the carnival game. You know what I mean? It was all.
So let's give a review. So
I find that's what I'm doing.
Okay. She's giving a review.
So I just found that like I really loved the vibe of the band. It was a lot of like medium aged people. Like it wasn't old people, it wasn't super young people, it was like medium aged. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So okay, let's start with costume collection. So I find that in terms of information that was being given to us from the band, they kept us informed. They kept us informed of what was happening, upcoming parties, upcoming bands, tickets, etc. that you can buy. When our costume collection date was, and you had everything within your Spirit Mass account, so you could see and make payments as you go along the way. Our friends collected our costume for us, and she said it took no time at all. She went on the Wednesday. She said it was in and out, in and out. She actually collected your costume early because
different distribution
different days. She said no time at all, because that's another thing too. You know, you want to ask somebody to do you a favor, because as a foreigner, you get there so late. We got there so late that we would have missed our distribution day. So we asked our friend, and it was really a big ask, because sometimes they just really take long, especially if what you didn't ask for is in your box, so you need to do a switch. But when we got our box, everything was in there. The feather work could have used a little 1-2 gems on it. For me, that would have been my only complaint with regards to my costume, but everything did fit and it looked beautiful. It looked like it was a nice little costume.
Yeah.
The design was pretty, but in terms of manufacturing, it looked like all the other
well, the
big band
security on
costumes.
the road was definitely more secure than
Yes.
any year I've ever been. I was like, this is a lot. Like
Yeah.
I felt like very.
They had a lot of security. They had a lot of security, and the drinks were accessible. And what we liked too is that they had the little water wagons at the side.
Yes.
So you didn't have to keep going to the bar for water. So I felt that kept everybody kind of hydrated and quenched, that you could just go right there and grab a water.
Yeah, the food was very good.
So what Spirit Mass did differently from the other bands is that on Monday they started with a brunch. So they had brunch from about 10 to maybe 1-2 o'clock. And what was really amazing about this was that they didn't use chips. Your band was actually a band that could be scanned. And once you get inside to the brunch area, you could have anything you want. It was set up like an all-inclusive party. So you could go to the different sections and eat whatever you want, and you could have a lot of what you want. There was no restrictions as to you can only have a plate, or you can only have this particular cuisine, whatever. There was desserts, there was mimosa, there was everything. There was everything at the brunch stop. It really was quite something. Oh. Then we got on the road and we had some.
Oh, and there was performances at the brunch too. Nyla Blackman performed. So did Bungie Garland, and so did who is that song with Nyla again?
I'm not sure, but anyway, then we had some familiar faces in the band. So we had Brush One, and we also had DJ Franco. So they were playing on the road, and they weren't playing dancehall. They were playing soca, but they kind of mixed it a little bit differently.
Yeah.
You know, so that was really interesting to hear how a Jamaican, mainly dancehall DJ would kind of mix the soca songs together. And that was really interesting, and that was really hyped too. That was a lot of fun. I loved seeing Rush One and Franco on the road.
Yeah. I like that too. I like that they incorporate other Caribbean cultures so that it encourages people to come. Like, oh, you live in Grenada, there's your Grenadian DJ, or there's your Grenadian, you know?
Yeah. Inclusive, you know? Caribbean inclusive.
Yeah.
Really so.
What else? Then Tuesday on the road. So we had a little hold up on Tuesday, but that wasn't the band's fault.
Right.
That was the fault of crossing and the stage and all of these type of things. So there was a little hold up. So we actually went home to
freshen up
and stuff. And then we were able to go out on the road after lunch, which was really nice. I had such a time after lunch.
Auntie Tricky, why are you not baking the cake?
I am, babes. I am. Anyway, we're almost finished making this cake.
What do you think? That's a stormtrooper.
Cool. And mommy, can you put it on the table so we can say, so when he comes home, we're gonna sing happy birthday.
Yes. I saw you went over to his class to sing happy birthday. Did he get cupcakes? Did he get a cupcake?
Yeah, I get a baby cupcake.
A baby cupcake?
Yeah.
We got cupcakes. Well, I got cupcakes from
And
Melissa
that's
Hall,
chocolate.
and she made some really, really awesome looking. You saw them, Trey?
Yeah, they were
She
really
made
good.
Star Wars cupcakes for Levi and dropped them to his class. So Levi had like a little mini party in his class with some what you call it, some loot bags.
Yeah.
And then later, family is coming over. We're gonna
Okay,
cupcake.
guys, I finished the Star Wars
Trey,
cake.
that looks so good. Turn it around so they can see. Now, better try to lift it up.
Guys,
It's a birthday
why
cake.
did you dump
Mama.
me?
Tracy, you were stressing yesterday.
Why did you dump me? Look, I did it. Would you like a chocolate bar, Rem?
Good job, Trey. You want to rest this in the fridge?
Yeah.
Here you go.
No, mommy, don't rest it in the
Oh,
fridge.
Trey, good job.
See, I'm not too bad. Oh, okay.
Oh, why you want to film down here today? I don't know.
I don't
know why
either.
you want to film down
I
here
don't
today.
Auntie Ricky, put it on this table.
So anyway, I know what this is like really crazy. I think this is the busiest Tuesday that Jodi's house has ever had. I don't know who the heck these people are. Anyway, yeah, and Jodi had me freaking about this damn cake too, you know. You guys doubted me. I told you not to doubt me. I kept telling all y'all not to doubt me. Anyway, I just have to say that the other day I cut my bangs, and please remind me never to cut my bangs again. It's like the worst thing ever. Now I'm just sitting down here waiting for them to grow out, and I have this whole jar of Nutella. Oh, my toe. So anyway, I decided I was going to do this like whole entire cool hot girl thing on Monday for my Monday Carnival wear. So and with that I got a cute pair of space boots because I was going for this whole like, you know, like a space kind of theme, you know. So I got these space boots. So when I ordered them from Amazon, they came and they were fit just right. So I was like, you know what? Let me not get them fitting just right. Let me return these and get them a size bigger. So thanks to Mailpack, I was able to return them.
Show them the playroom so they can know it's real Levi's birthday.
Alright, I'll show them the playrooms for it. So anyway, so I ordered, thanks to Mailpack, I was able to return and get them a size bigger. And so the whole entire day while my foot was tripping, my foot was hitting up against the top of the boot. Oh my gosh. Well, my toe barely survived Carnival.
Is the nail off?
The nail has not come off, but both toenails are now black. Both toenails are black. It's terrible. It's truly terrible. Anyway. So, but I'm not like, you know, these things happen. These things happen.
This is why we stay in the cupboard.
Toenails come and go. Toenails come and go. Who is that?
So I'm also setting up the Starlink.
Oh.
So I bought Starlink. I bought Sean a Starlink for his birthday, but it's apparently more difficult to set up than you think. I'm glad I have this drink. Well, it's easy to set up. You just plug it in, but then to make it work in the house,
in the fridge? Oh yeah.
along with Digicel, because the Digicel don't work.
Just can't believe you guys doubted me. And actually, while I was getting the cake decorated, I was also steaming some salvos. So I have salvos freshly
Squeeze?
I was gonna say squeezed, steamed right over there waiting for me. Are those carnival? Oh yeah, are those carnival burns on my clavicle? Yes, these are carnival burns on my clavicle. Anyway, also, now that I'm here with you guys, I'm not concentrating on the cake. So yesterday, I went to go and watch the Bob Marley movie, and I took my daddy, and daddy and I went on a bring two Sabona.
Okay.
Daddy and I went on a little date to the Bob Marley movie. Anyways, it was really good. So, and I was like so happy I got to take my dad. My dad and I don't really get to spend a lot of like bonding moments together. And last night I was really happy that I got to take him because he actually used to play football with Bob. And it was so interesting. Stevie, it was actually super interesting for Daddy to watch the show because he was like, oh, I remember when this concert was happening. I remember when this happened. I remember that happened. And I just looked at him and I was like, this must be so crazy that your friend who you used to play football with is now having a story about their life in the cinemas. Like a proper Hollywood movie about your friend.
Proper.
Like,
It's apparently #1 in the box office over in the States right now.
crazy. That was very interesting to me. And I was also very skeptical of the movie. I mean, I think I talked about it the other day on Tuesdays with Tricky, where I was like, yo, I don't know about this British guy coming to play Jamaican, and I hate when people come and try to do the Jamaican accent. And anyway, the British guy came, and he was, I don't think anybody could have done a better job at looking like Bob, speaking like Bob, moving like Bob. It was such a good movie. I cried, I laughed.
You cried?
Yeah, I cried.
I didn't understand like the comments from, I haven't seen yet, the comments from people saying how, oh, one of Bob's sons should have played Bob. They would have looked like Bob, but they're not actors. None of them are actors. Even the one that was in one movie, Shutters, they're not actors. You know what I mean? That's like saying, anyway, so I do think that you know.
Show them the playroom.
What happened? You want to talk about?
Show them the playroom.
Oh.
Wow, everybody. Look at the playroom. Remy has set it up. Has set it up for Levi's birthday. Wow.
Oh, she with her suitcase. Very nice, Rem. Very nice.
Wow, Rem.
Come over here
Mommy,
now.
bring it in the room.
They really nailed the accents. I wouldn't say nailed, but they are.
No, I would say nailed.
I'll say.
You didn't watch the movie, so how can you say?
Because I've been seeing the
This
shorts.
part,
You want this part?
the white part.
They nailed it. I think the Jamaican.
Take a bite. Take a bite.
I think the Jamaican accent is one of the hardest accents to do, and I would say they nailed it. Everybody's saying very nice, Remy.
They like your setup. Take a bite. It's not a salvo. It's like a Chinese patty.
It doesn't taste as good as the one from dim sum, but
No. What is this in it? This is pork inside? I like when the pork bread.
Yeah. Jimmy Jams, there was 2 times that the accents were off, and I agree with you. There was 2 times that I was like, okay. One is when Bob got excited, I could hear like the little English accent come out. But good job. And shout out to my neighbor Crystal, who was one of the whalers.
Really?
Yeah.
Crystal?
Yeah.
Chum?
Yeah.
You lie. Is that bun bow? Yes, so bow. It's a pork bow. But
I got it from the supermarket.
this filling is not my favorite. Where is the cake? You come late. The cake is in the fridge. Tricky completed the cake. Did the cake look good, Remy?
Yeah.
Yeah? La, don't touch your teeth. Ew. Go wash your hands.
Anyway, so, but I also got emotional during the movie because I was like,
Mommy,
I never really understood a lot of Bob's songs
can I please?
before the movie. I didn't understand a lot of them. I didn't understand why a lot of them were being sung or what a lot of them were sing. So just hearing the songs now, knowing what Bob's perspective was or how the turmoil in Jamaica was and all of that, and hearing the songs, like, it really got me emotional. And especially that, like, he started from such humble beginnings. Like, there was one point in the movie where, Bob was sitting down and he was talking.
Are you pregnant?
No, but it was, like, you have to understand, Jodi, he was just a regular somebody. He came from a white father and a black mother, and his white father never wanted to own him up. Like, he was just, and he's just like, it's not about me, it's about spreading the message. It was just a very emotional movie when you look at it from that point of how selfless Bob was in his actions to try and, like, unite people together. You know what I mean?
That's really cool, but like, I ain't going to no Bob Marley movie to cry. Sean is going to take me in the week. Should I bring a Kleenex?
For sure. 100%.
So, Tracy, you're going to make me ball now. I think that it's an all-around a good effort by our Jamaicans, our Jamaican actors, actresses, the team, the production, Ziggy, the writers, and I think that as Jamaicans, we should be really proud of this quality product that we put out. I see a lot of people complaining, but I do like Rush Cam's, I like his take on it, in terms of what you just said, seeing from Bob's eyes and what he did for the greater good of Jamaica, and how this awesome person is. And for us to be, or for people to be nitpicking, they don't like this, the accent
And
is
then
out,
one
they
part of
don't
the
like
movie
this,
that I was
whatever.
saying to you that, like, really got it to me was when Bob was sitting down and he's like, why is my life so hard? Like, why aren't things easy for me? Like, I've always had a struggle. Like, everything for me has always been a struggle. And, like, that really hit home for me because here we are looking at this guy as, like, some people may call him a prophet. Some people may call him like like you give him all of these titles, and here he is sitting down with his humble self being like, all I've ever gotten is struggle. And it was just so like, yeah, sometimes that's how you feel. Like, sometimes you feel like you're always struggling. But then Rita said something to him, and Rita was like, that is why it is the brick that they dashed down that was put at the top of the castle.
The stone that the builder refused will be the head cornerstone. The stone that Dashway built the castle. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. The stone that Dashway built the head of the castle. There we go. Yeah, alright. I like your take.
Good movie.
Yeah.
Good movie.
Love how Remy's setting up. She's setting up a fort for her brother. So it's a birthday fort being built back there. There's a piece of the balloons that the white string, if you pull a white string so the balloons can open out. The white string. And my kids are doing so well on the... Remy, guess what? You have a project now too. Miss Smith sent home a project. Yes, she was... Oh, can I show them?
This is my favorite song.
Levi has worked so hard. So, as you know, Nana is into paper. So Nana cut out all of these little apples on her Cricut on this machine, and she cut out the trees. So Nana cut out everything, little bits of paper, but Levi stuck everything together. He stuck on the branches. I did the lines. That's the only thing I did, the lines. And he did this. He decided to put on an owl. But isn't this an awesome family tree? I'm so proud of him. He stuck the pictures on,
and he put a heart by me.
Yes, I have a heart too.
I have a heart.
says me, Levi.
Aww.
So good.
Cute. Cute.
But Remy got a little jealous. And she said, well, because you know, we're looking at the projects, we're like, whoa, Levi, good job. She's like, I want a project. So she got a project today.
Wow.
She's been looking at creatures under the sea or sea animals.
Wow.
So she now has to make a sea animal out of things around the house, recycled paper, whatever it is.
Well, we can make a jellyfish out of
Yes!
ribbons.
Yes, we're going to make a jellyfish, and then I have a picture, not balloon.
Ribbon.
We have ribbon, we can use those ribbons, and we can put some gems from my costume. We're going to have fun with this, man. We're going to have fun.
Where is Stevie?
Where is Stevie? You picked her up from school?
Yes.
Oh. She
Stevie's
left her at school yesterday because she was so stressed out about the cake, and the teacher had to call me.
It's not entirely true.
Mom of the year.
Would not be given to me anytime soon. Yes, so anyway, what else is going on now? Bob Marley movie, Trinidad Carnival. Now we're looking forward to Jamaica Carnival.
Yes, so we're Team Ragnar. So Drew is all excited. He wants to give us decorated cups. He wants to give us extra backpack. He wants to give us all of these things. And we're really looking to Jamaica Carnival. We're looking forward to, you know, all of the tourists who come in. And when I say tourists, I mean like our Caribbean people that we meet up with every carnival. We're looking forward to seeing them again. We're just looking forward to just the beautifulness on the road. Like when these girls come out, I don't think you guys understand, you know.
Anyway, Stevie said to me the other night, I put her to bed, she said, Mommy, I don't want you to go back to Trinidad again. I said, baby, I go to Trinidad every year. Every year, I go to Trinidad for a week. But Mommy, I said, what is the problem, Stevie? Mommy, I don't want you to go to Carnival without me. I love soca. That's what the little girl said to me now. That's what the little girl said to me.
I think that Stevie and Remy will be giving us problems. Go blow your nose.
Why, Reebie said no Tracy. Why no Tracy? Why, what I don't know.
Oh, not jumping this year because I'm saving to travel. That's very, what, disciplined of you? I have no discipline when it comes to carnival. I just spend frivolously.
Reebie said, I don't like it when you cut off Jodi. Jodi will keep talking forever. Ever and ever and ever.
Yeah, but Trey, this is true. This is true. And I repeat myself a lot.
All the time.
That's okay, because sometimes when I feel like I have something to say, or like I just didn't think you said it, or I would like to say it again.
No, as in like I'll come over and she'll start a story and then she'll finish the story and then like there's nothing more for us to talk about or say. So she'll just start the story again.
It's fine.
And she'll say the whole thing like word for word, like I didn't hear. I'm just like, Jodi, I just heard you. I just heard you. Turn down my volume.
So from Uno. Okay, so I'll be there but just not in costume. Well, make sure you say hi and try to get a nice picture of me, because guess what? We don't like to take pictures. I think this is why we can't call ourselves influencers. I took a wicked picture of you Carnival Day.
No, you did not.
Tracy, yes, that picture.
First of all, Jodi took 70 pictures of me Carnival Day.
78.
And they were all
It's because of the background.
horrible. I'm like, Jodi, what do you do here? And I just make sure you're in the frame and I go like this and click, 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 click. And I'm like, Jodi, when I take pictures of you, I tell you to stand up. I may get 4 or 5 pictures of Jodi, but they're 4 or 5 wicked pictures. And I tell her, suck in your belly, push out your body, get your back, turn to the side. Jodi just stands there like this. Okay, wicked. So I'm sitting there thinking that I look good, so I'll be like, okay, oh, I must look good. Oh, okay. And when I get there, I'm like, and I'm like, yo, when I tell you, I got pissed.
She was not talking to me.
Because like every single time I ask you to take a picture, I don't want 90 pictures. I just want 4 good ones. I'm not posting 90 pictures on my Instagram, just 1.
I'm going to go, I'm going to look for when there's a course that comes up with taking your friend's photo. I'm going to go and do the course because I want to make you proud. I want to give you that fire shot where you're like, yeah, and you know you can depend on me. Like I want to be able to.
And then she took a picture of me on the road, but she thinks it's so good because she actually did this.
You know, I hate
that's because you bent down doesn't make the picture fire, bro.
You know, you.
Anyway.
My brother's the exact same. I take pics like Jodi. This sounds like me and my sister. I take the best pics of you guys from Miami Carnival. Yes, Lex, are you coming to Jamaica? We need you here. You can sleep in the bed with us. We'll get.
I need you here.
Yeah, We'll put you in the middle and fart on you again.
No, you farted on her.
Well, I thought she needed to be warmed up. I was just warming up Alex, you know? Road ready. You know, it's just... Okay, that's that.
That's that?
That's that.
It's 2:10. Why are you so annoyed?
I'm annoying?
Annoyed.
I think... I'm not annoyed. I don't know. I feel like there's things I should be doing.
Like what? What are you gonna be
I
doing?
don't. They're coming over to cut cake. I should at least make that table, like take off the Lego off that table. No? I have a Star Wars, what do you call it, tablecloth.
What time did you invite people over?
I told we're gonna cut the cake at 6, but I know Mommy and you guys will be here from before. I have homework club at 4 to 5.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
How's homework club going?
Homework club is going good. All the kids got 100% on their spelling test. They came home with their books yesterday and they got 100% on their spelling test. And I tried to make homework fun. You know what I mean? So when we have our words today, I have a Nadia Batson exercise. We're going to the Nadia Batson. We're going to the market.
Oh, you're gonna play her song?
Yeah, we're gonna play her song, and we're gonna look for our words at the market.
Okay.
So I have a Nadia Batson exercise. So I'm taking what I learned in Trinidad and I'm bringing it home to Jamaica to homework club.
Yes, that's nice. That's nice. The girls will like that.
The girls will, yes, I'm sure
they'll appreciate
I'm
that.
sure Remy will come now. Ask Remy to show you what our mommy does at Carnival. It's very embarrassing. I cannot believe that's what she thinks I do.
Well, Stevie said, "Mommy, I like those diamonds on your chuchu, because you know the costume is like full of gems." She said, "Mommy, I like diamonds on your chuchu." I was like, "Oh."
Remy goes like this and she lifts up her skin.
I'm gonna wind up my bottom like Mommy.
And I'm like, I don't lift up my clothes. She keeps lifting up her clothes and I'm like, that's not what I do. How do they even know what we do? They see us?
I showed see the pictures of me on the road, but I don't show videos of her.
Jodi would have loved to have you as a teacher as a kid. Yes, we go to Trinidad, we're going to learn some letters and we're going to learn some numbers. Today I'm going to be teacher Jodi all the way from Trinidad.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
Oh, Marley is here. She's saying happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday. Yes, happy birthday to Levi.
You don't have on any clothes to lift up on the road. This is another thing. I guess maybe she's showing us her frontline bikini bottom.
Frontline.
Or frontline bikini bottom.
Oh dear.
Where is she?
Anyway, so yeah, and then the next holiday that we have coming up is Easter. Have to make plans for Easter. I have not done anything as yet. So,
Well,
and then we have voting. When is voting?
election is on February 26th and we are big supporters of go out and vote. So, you know, just to make sure you exercise your right to vote. It doesn't matter which party you're voting, as in to us, it doesn't matter which party you're voting for. But I think it's very important for you to go out and exercise your
Especially
right to vote.
as a woman, to all of our women watchers out there, you know, as I said in the last episode, we spoke about this as well, and I just said, like, you know, women fought so hard for so many rights that, you know, I just feel that I don't want it to be in vain that all of these things happen for us fighting for women's rights. So I think it's very important that as a woman, you exercise your right to vote.
Where's the cake? Tricky, you're late, man. Odessa, you're late. You're late, Odessa. We talked about Bob Marley movie. She was decorating the cake. Please, Odessa, don't come here at the 99th hour and ask for the cake.
The cake looks good, Odessa. The cake looks real good.
The cake looks good. The cake looks good. So she can relax until next year again. So Melissa, who made the cupcakes, I'm going to post the cupcakes. They looked really, really good.
No, they looked so good.
I didn't expect them to come out so nice. But Melissa usually does the birthday cakes for me and the cupcakes that go to school. And so she sent me this morning a picture of the cupcakes because she just takes them straight to school for me. Because the mother was not here last year. The mother was in Carnival. So Melissa was like, I got you. And so she sent me a picture of the cupcakes. They look so awesome. Star Wars
crazy
cupcake.
how talented she is. Like, you ask her to do anything and she just does it.
Well, also too, I think it's important, like when you're giving somebody who's artistic, like, oh, can you make this for me? Not to give them too many stipulations.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, Star Wars. I'm not like, oh, Star Wars, but it has to be Princess Leia. But, you know, I want my Princess Leia to only have 3 buns or, you know.
Yeah.
So, and I think that's what helped me out when I was getting married as well. like I let the vendors kind of do their own thing. I was like, okay, my color is purple. Any shade of purple, just purple, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, this is the food, I want Asian food, you know, and
Yeah.
do whatever. But when you start with I want this and this and this and this, but blah, 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 that's when you start having like a lot of, you know?
Yeah.
And that's when your vendors start not liking you and charging you extra. Where is Remy?
So, the interpretation of the comments without her glasses is the thing. So, you know, I just want to also talk about like hairstyles for Carnival. There was a couple of hairstyles on the road
That we like but we can't do because our forehead is too
so big.
So the hairstyle that we love is the one like dinosaur braid hair and then it goes into the ponytail. So I actually did that exact hairstyle, the carnival that I played with Jamaica the first year, second
You were
year Jamaica, and I
pregnant.
was pregnant.
Yeah.
But my forehead looked like G's on piece. I can't even tell you. It looked like half of the moon.
I want to do stuff we can't do. Our forehead is too big and it just like
Maybe, well, you know, I'm thinking maybe I could do like a forehead reduction. Because look at that.
I've thought
I
about the
still
forehead reduction.
Look how good
too.
I still look. It's like I look good, but then I look better. You know, there's more to
Oh,
look.
that was a lot of forehead.
There was a lot to release, eh? Like,
Yeah, that was a
you're
lot
like,
to
oh,
release.
like you think this is not even a regular. This is a regular forehead. This is big.
Oh,
You shouldn't talk.
I don't want to.
Like, okay,
Okay, cover half of my forehead. Like legit half.
okay.
Okay, release it. No man, Jodi, that's so awful.
Don't flat iron your hair for carnival ever. Don't put in weave and have a flat iron leave out. Oh, girl, we could have told you this. You're gonna sweat it out like a balcony.
Like a balcony.
A balcony.
Jeez,
Rennie is very busy.
She's preparing
She just.
for her brother.
Oh, okay.
Was she sweeping?
I don't know what she had in her hand. Oh, she's coming with a box. Oh, there's a surprise upstairs for you and Levi. Put that box back. I'm going to show you the surprise. It's a bigger box. Put it back, put it back, put it back. I'm going to bring it downstairs right now.
She's doing something, Jodi.
Hey, when they play with the dirty boxes, you see, man? All right. Anyway, that's it. That's it. We're going to prepare for Levi coming in.
Mommy, I'm sad of you. You threw our big box and it was ours. Now we can't copy it again.
I have something else for you. I have a box upstairs for you.
So when
I'm sad of you.
Alright,
Just
guys.
put some layers down up here on your forehead.
Just Gorilla Glue, sis, loose lemons.
Where's Stevie? We answered that already, man.
Yeah.
Jammy Jams, where you reach here so late. Alright, guys. We're gonna head on out. We will post this video in high definition over on YouTube, so make sure you check it out. Give us a like and give us a subscribe, and we will see you next week.
Can you show me the box?
I'm gonna get it for you now, and we'll post pictures later of Levi cutting his super special Star Wars cake that his auntie made for him. Guys, thanks so much for watching. Say bye.
Bye.
Say like and subscribe.
Yeah, can subscribe.
Say bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
See, I'm gonna go work on my project now.
I gotta go work on my project now.
Why you
got
talking
a
like it's sweet?
You got a project?
Hey, why you talking like it's sweet?
Miss Smith gave you a project?
We know you know.
Alright, let's go upstairs and look and see what we need to go on.
Alright, bye
Start the
everybody.
project.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming.
Bye.
Levi!